What's going on? This is a broke genius. I have another video I just thought about. So restaurants is pretty hot right now. It's on fire actually. So like for example, Chipotle, it is the stock value is just literally through the roof. But that's not what I'm talking about. Or going to be talking about. I just passed Little Caesars franchise. You could buy a Little Caesars franchise, but you have to have a total investment of at least $350,000. So with about 25 people, including yourself, you need at least about $14,000 a person. 25 people, you have to start a LLC or a corporation and put in $14,000, and then also contribute more money in the future. But it won't be as much as 14,000. You wouldn't have to put as much as 14,000 to contribute in the future. But the thing is, the trouble is coming up with 25 people, like-minded individuals, to come up with $14,000, which, don't get me wrong, is not an easy feat. To some it is, to some it's not. But here's the thing with all of the celebrations and celebrating failure and everything like that, and parties and everything, when it's nothing to be partying about. I'm gonna party today. I'm 40 years old today. But at the same time, okay, parties every weekend, all that type of stuff, popping bottles, you know. When it relates to that, I have an experiment that, pretty much I would look at behoove for people to try. No, nobody, people ain't showing up to no party I throw up. I mean, because I'm not no party type, and people already know, they don't, what I'm saying, they ain't gonna show up to no party that I throw. So this experiment, I've been a loner for over 20 years. This experiment won't work for me. But god damn. So basically, for you people that are very social and regularly throw parties and everything like that, but you're serious about business and you're serious about having like-minded individuals to be around you, to network with and all of that, I got an experiment for you. So first, you're gonna throw a party, invite about 50 plus people, at least about 50 people. Gonna throw a party. You're gonna pretty much say, no need to bring anything. You just show up. If you want to bring something, you're welcome to do so. About 50 people. And then, I mean, if you got a big enough house, you could throw it at your house, or just, this is an experiment. So you want to take it serious. You want to put a little money into the experiment. Okay, if you're very serious about it. So after you throw you start the plan the event, you gotta rent a hall for a couple hours or whatever. That's fine. It's an experiment, because the end goal is you want to see who is in your circle that you could actually build with. So after you throw this party, you invite people. You want to pay attention to the people that show up. You want to slowly, basically, if you want to be discreet with it, just take a video and show the room as far as different periods of the party, the time in the party, and you want to take a picture. I mean, basically, take a note of who shows up, the people's names, that showed up, so you can go back to the data of the people that showed up, and then actually place them towards people names. If it's some people that you don't know, you can easily correct that. Basically have someone that is kind of quasi security, but just like someone at the door. Basically, you want somebody at the entry point of the party to take down names, and then if they just basically names, they ain't got to take down a number. But if you could have a number section, because people are okay with putting down a number, because a lot of time, I mean, you could get a number, you can get a Google number and pretty much give it to people, and it's like, okay, hey, I gave you a number. So the number is important, but it ain't as important as it was 10, 20 years ago. But you basically just have a pen and paper with number, name, and tell people, each guest, to sign their name. I mean, basically print their name and their number. And if you wanted to just have like a little hidden camera, I don't know. This is an experiment. This is serious. You gotta take it serious if you do it. So after you have this information, everything set up, people showing up to the party. I mean, hey, it might be 100 people to show up to the party, right? So that's a pretty good data to use. So after you throw this party, everybody has a good time. People enjoyed themselves. After a month or two, or whatever time you ready to do to the next phase of the experiment. The second phase of this experiment is you gonna throw the same type of venue and everything, and then you gonna also have food, drinks, snacks at the venue, and you basically gonna be like you're gonna basically broadcast a networking event, a business networking event. So the networking event is we are looking for potential investors to start a business, to start a business group. If you are interested in starting a business group or interested in hearing more about it, you're welcome to join the free event. It's going to be free as well. Food and drinks are provided. And you just going to do the same thing like you did for the party. So after you do that, what you're going to do is you just going to, pretty much have the same setup, have people show up to the event, take a name and number of the people that of course, the people that So after that, you're gonna, basically wait for, and then also with this one, you're gonna add email, add a section for emails on the list. So after this event, you're gonna take a, wait to hear, you're gonna call back all of the people on that list, and you're gonna ask them what level of interest they are in as far as having a third event to actually come to the table with capital. So, long story short, you want to take a note of your friends, even family members, because this is going to be a tough one, and I'm sure you already know where I'm going with this. You want to take a mental note of friends and family and associates, friends of friends, and you want to see who called you back. I mean, who was interested. So if, let's say, for example, a couple cases. In case one, nobody called you, or nobody was interested in putting any money together for a business group. They maybe didn't have the money. They said they didn't have the money. Some people might have not even contact you back, or they were like, you contacted them and they were like, oh, yeah, so when the next party, girl, or when the next party, bro, you know. So they were like that. So then what you want to do is basically, you want to, if you really want to be business minded and well focused, you want to, man, slowly fade those people back to the party bus section of your life and put them there and leave them there. And then the second phase, or the second case, is people, you had a couple people that were interested. You want to actually see what you got to do. It might be options that you could get business financing and stuff like that. Because like I say, Little Caesars it's a pretty good franchise to start. And there's other franchises that don't cost that much, but this is just an example. Because you can make a lot of money here. I mean, it's just one example. But the more important thing to this is, if you are business minded, well focused like myself, you definitely want to surround people, that are like that. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to cut people completely off. I mean, that's fine. I mean, hey, I'm a lone wolf, man. I'm a bear. You know what I'm saying? Sweetness, baby. I roam alone. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again I link up, but nobody want to. Ain't nobody trying to walk my path, man. I've been, you know what I'm saying, just kind of been solo dolo. So, I mean, I'm not saying you need to be like me, but don't cut people off. Don't unfriend them and all that. That's drastic. I don't advocate that, but I mean, definitely, if you're serious, like I say, you want to keep a note of the people that are very, very important people that are not only friends, but potential business partner. A business partner is better than a friend. Okay? A business partner is one of the most valuable people you're going to meet in your life. You want to value those people above your friends. Okay? Unfortunately, people don't understand this. They put everything towards, their friends and all that. Okay, you got friends, associates, people that you know. That's just pretty much associates. It's just people you know. And then it's also people you know in business. Okay? If anything, you want to have business associates. Okay? But at the end of the day, you want to take those lists of people, and the people that are very serious, and you want to make those your besties. Okay? And the other people, they your friends. They still cool. They still, you could go hang out every now and again. It's fine. But pretty soon, you're going to kind of look crazy when, you got that Little Caesars franchise with your business partners, and you got all kind of other businesses and things going on. And they already know you're flooded with cash. You got, you ain't gonna, you like nice things, so you live in, some place where, a mini mansion and stuff like that. So they gonna halfway hate you, be fake as hell in your presence anyway, because you doing better than them. And then, hey, this is another thing. You don't work no more. You ain't working at your job. You quit your job because you making $300,000 a year profit. You making way more money than what you made at your job. So they like you. They can't really shop with you because you're not shopping. You're not shopping at Rainbow no more. You shopping at Neiman Marcus. you know, in other stores, and you shop there. Like some people shop there all, like sometimes you shop in there, that's just your regular store. You really don't even shop in Neiman Marcus because they ain't got stuff, they ain't got stuff that you really want, so you shopping online. But the point is, these people ain't, they ain't even gonna really be able to kick it with you. You know, they ain't gonna really even be being able to understand you. You're gonna be speaking a different language. You're gonna be living a different life. They just won't really understand it, and you know, 9 times out of 10, be jealous of you, and you know, halfway, damn near, probably even begging you for money. So I mean, I'm just saying all of this. You know, it's just something I had to get off my chest. I rarely go live, but this is just something that, you know, you should think about.